Hello everyone, my name is Lavanya. Now I am going to present the topic personal selling. Personal selling is a most of traditional method devised by a manufacturers for a promotion of the sales of their products. Prior to the development of the advertising technique, personal selling is used to be only method used by a manufacturer for a promotion of sales. Here, personal selling is a promotional method by which the salesperson uses his skills and abilities in an attempt to make a sale. Personal selling is a face-to-face contact between the salesman and a prospect through which the salesman pursues the prospect to appreciate the need for the product canvassed by him with the expectation of sales transaction being eventually materialized. According to Philip Kotler, personal selling is a personal or a local presentation by the firm's sales force for the motive of the making sales promotion and building customer relation. Here, personal selling is a face-to-face selling in which one person who is a salesman tries to convince the customers in buying a product. Next we'll move to the features of the personal selling. Here, first one is personal form. Under the personal selling, a personal contact is established between the buyers and the salesman. In other words, both the parties face each other. Here, both buyers and sellers conversate directly. Second one is development of relationship. Personal selling results in a development of personal relationship between salesperson and the possible buyer. Third one is oral conversation. There is an oral conversation between the salesperson and the buyers regarding the features of product, that is a price, color, shape, design and etc. Fourth one is quick solution of the queries. The prospective buyers can make inquiries regarding the product. Salesman answers these questions quickly and removes any doubts in the minds of buyer. Fifth one is recipient of additional information. Normally, before introducing its product, a company is aware of the preference of the probable buyers. So, every customer have a different taste and choice, so the company should aware about the buyers. Sixth one is real sale. Under a personal selling, the buyers are not only informed about the product, but the goods are actually sold to them. Next we'll move to the importance of personal selling. Two-way communication. It is the best tool for two-way communications. Salesmen can provide the necessary information to customer about company's offer and also can collect the information from customer. Here, salesman should give the company information to the customer and he to collect the customer's preference opinion about the product. Second one is personal attention. Advertising and the publicity are among mass communication tools. They do not cater individual needs. Third one is detailed demonstration. Expect television advertisement. Demonstration is not a possible. However, television demonstration is a much limited. Salesman can provide a detailed demonstration and can supervise when customer is making the actual use of product. Fourth one is complementary to other promotional tools. Advertising increases the awareness while personal selling reinforces the advertising message. Fifth one is immediate feedback. This is only market promotion technique that provides an immediate feedback. At the end of every calls or visit, a salesman can easily judge whether the customer is interested or intended to buy. Here, feedback is helpful to improve the quality of the product. Sixth one is individual service. Salesman offers the individual service. It can meet a personal expectation to buyer. Seventh one is flexibility. Sales talks and presentation can be adjusted according to situation to suit a individual nature, motives and problems. Eighth one is customer confidence. By a systematic sales talk and presentation, a capable salesman can remove all doubts, queries, objections and misunderstandings and can win customers' confidence. 9 one is triple rewards. Salesmanship offers a triple rewards. It benefits all the parties including the customer, salesman and the company. Finally, 10. Improving image. Salesmanship can remove bad image or a misunderstanding by highlighting a company's achievement and offers. It helps in restoring company image and reputation in market. By giving a clarification to the customer, salesman should create the good image of the company. Next we'll see the qualities of a good salesman. Here first one is personality. A good salesman should possess a good personality. What fragrance is a flower is personality to an individual. Second one is cheerful disposition. He should have a smiling face. It is rightly said that a man with a smiling face must not open a shop. So here, a salesman should always be in a good and cheerful mood, which will help to attract the customer. Third one is mental ingredients. An individual cannot be successful salesman unless he possesses certain mental qualities like imagination, sound judgment, presence of mind, initiative and a strong memory. 4. Courtesy. A salesman should always be polite and courteous towards his customer. Patience and perseverance. A salesman comes across the different type of customer. Some of them purchase nothing but waste time by asking the irreverent questions about the products. So here, the salesman is responsible for greeting customer, helping them in finding items in the stores, so that patience is important to salesperson. Sixth one is complete knowledge about a self, product and company. A salesman should clearly know about himself. So here, salesperson should know about all information himself and product and the company. Next we'll see the merits. First one is flexibility and adaptability. Personal selling by its very nature is capable of providing the more flexibility, being adaptable. Second one is minimum waste. The efforts put in by salesmen are highly focused on a single customer or a small group of customers. Usually salesperson should focus on a single person or a small group of buyers, which will reduce the waste. Act as a feedback. The salesman is in effect a researcher. Being in a direct contact with the customers, he has an advantage of transmitting the relevant market information affecting his company. So here, getting the feedback from the customer will help to know the value of their opinion, and which will help to create the strong relationship with them. Fourth one is pulls through logical sequence. The personal selling flows a logical selling process which matches to the reasoning of one and all. Next we'll see the limitations of the personal selling. First one is it is expensive. Personal selling is expensive because which is a requirement of the high capital cost, and the training of the salesperson is also a very time consuming and costly process. Second one is difficulty of getting the right kind of salesman. So Potential salesmen so selected, trained and placed do not guarantee loyal service to the company. Third one is stake in consumer loyalty. Personal selling is such a process of direct and a close between a customer and the salesman that the consumer loyalty depends on the presence of such a salesman. Fourth one is more administrative problem. So here personal selling involves a more of administrative problems than a impersonal selling. So the solution to this problem, even if found out, are not everlasting because human content in a management is a unique. Finally, I have to conclude this topic by personal selling is a key element of a direct marketing in a hospitality industry. It helps in a generating revenue, understanding the needs, characteristics and nature of the customers and maintaining the long-term business linked relationship with the customers. Thank you.